Hey guys, Jafar here for another video. In this video we're going to be talking about the best armor sets you can have in Rust. Throughout this video we're not going to be just focusing on the best armor set. We're going to be talking about what you're going to be getting from a beginner and then upgrading throughout your adventure in Rust, and the end result in what you're going to be wanting when you're going raiding, or if you're in a cold environment you want something different than if you were in a foresty or deserty environment. We'll start with the beginner clothing sets. This is what you're going to be getting when you start Rust, and it's pretty easy to craft. You just get a bit of cloth. We'll start up with the burl up clothing. You want to get the burl up head wrap, the burl up shirt, the burl up pants, and the burl up shoes. These are what you want for beginner. They'll give you a tiny bit of protection, not very much, but they'll give you a bit to help you survive your first days of Rust. Once you do get your clothing sets on, you want to go looking for some blueprint fragments. You want some blueprint fragments for your beginner armor set. The armor is different to the clothing. The armor is an extra protection you put over the clothing, which will help you a lot more with someone trying to attack you or some animals coming to try and eat you. Your first armor set you want to try and get is a wood chest plate and wood armor pants. The blueprint for these can be found through the blueprint fragments. Once you do have the resources to craft it, I would recommend crafting it right away. Having the armor set can mean the difference between life and death. But don't stop there. Once you have the wood armor set, you want to go looking to upgrade that armor set again. You want to look for now the bone armor set. This means the bone jacket and the bone armor pants. The blueprint for these can both be required from a blueprint page. The bone armor set will provide you a lot more armor protection than the wood, which is great for the beginner because you need to go out and get resources, and when you're doing that you are quite vulnerable from people wandering around with spears and bows. Now we get on to the more casual clothes, and now we're not going to be talking about every single clothing item in Rust. That is a lot. We're going to be talking about the main sort of clothing sets that you're most likely going to make. So the casual clothes such as the long sleeve t-shirt, the t-shirt and the hazmat jacket are more of the casual clothes. I would recommend crafting the long sleeve t-shirt or the t-shirt when you do have the resources. They give you a bit of boost from protection and warmth than the burl up. Now with the hazmat jacket, you only want to wear it if you have nothing else on. If you have armor, do not wear the hazmat jacket because it would just kick your armor off and you can't have armor in the hazmat jacket at the same time. The hazmat jacket doesn't even protect you from bullets or melee, so it's not really good at all. Now we get into the advanced clothing set. You're now moving up in Rust, you've got yourself a house, and you may be even getting some weapons now. You want to be able to make a hoodie, pants, and boots. These now require metal fragments because they are a lot better protection than the burl up or the t-shirts. You'll most likely see everyone wearing these sort of clothes because they are the best protection for you. I would recommend getting yourself a skin for those clothes so you and your friends can stand out and be able to identify each other apart from the crowd. Now you've got your advanced clothing set with the hoodie, the pants and the boots. Now you want to get yourself a better helmet. You've still got the burl up on, or maybe even a beanie or something like that. You want to upgrade to an actual helmet that will protect you from weapons. You can do this by getting yourself the Riot Helmet, the Bucket Helmet, and the Coffee Can Helmet. The Riot Helmet will cost you a page to try and get the blueprint, but it will protect you a lot more than your burl up head wrap. Next is the Bucket Helmet, and that does the exact same protection than the Riot Helmet does. It still requires a page, so it doesn't really matter which one you prefer, they're both the same. Now the difference lies with the Coffee Can Helmet. That gives you better protection, but it does require a book to gain the blueprint. Try and get yourself a Coffee Can Helmet so you can protect yourself a lot more than the other head protection helmets and the burl up head wrap. But now you've got these advanced clothing sets, you want to now get a better armor set. This is where the road sign jacket and the road sign kilt come in. You're now upgrading to the metal stage of things, and the road sign kilt and the road sign jacket will provide a lot better protection than the wood and the bone. But you might think you're at the end of upgrading your armor set, but you're not. The road sign kilt will be staying with you most of the time now, because that is sort of the best leg armor you can get. But the road sign jacket will have to go. Even though it is quite good, you will have to upgrade to the metal armor set, which is the metal face mask and the metal chest plate. Now you can replace your old coffee can helmet with a metal face mask. It does require high quality metal, but that just shows how good it is. The metal face mask and the metal chest plate is the best protection armor you can get in Rust currently. The metal face mask will protect you from a range of things, from melee attacks to gunshots to animal attacks. It will protect you from all. The same goes from the chest plate. It will protect you from all the elements in Rust, which you will need to defend yourself from. This is the complete main set I would personally recommend for anyone in Rust. The kilt, the boots, the pants, the hoodie, the metal face mask and the metal chest plate. That is the best armor ratings you can get currently in Rust. But this does not apply for all environments in Rust. If you're living in a snow biome, this setup will not work for you. This is because the metal armor will actually make you colder in the snowy environments. So in the snowy environment, the metal chest plate and the kilt will not work with just the hoodie. You will need the other sets of clothing, such as a jacket and a snow jacket. Personally, my recommendation is you do not touch the snow jacket and go just for the jacket, as you can have your hoodie underneath the actual jacket. It will provide you with better protection and still will provide you with good cold resistance. With the jacket on, you can still have the metal kilt on, but not the chest plate, as you cannot have the armor with the jacket. The metal face mask does not provide any coldness in a winter environment, so you want to have the metal face mask on. But that's pretty much it for the two main clothing and armor sets. For the deserty, foresty areas, you want the hoodie, the pants, the boots, and the metal armor set with the kilt. And for the snow, you want the jacket, the hoodie, the pants, the boots, the kilt, and the metal face mask. This is my personal best armor sets you can get in Rust currently for both environments. So I hope this really helped you, and you can now survive in the world of Rust without being killed so easily and so fast.